Alright, today's challenge, I guess, is going to be Glutton. Glutton has plus 50% luck, 1% explosion damage when picking up a consumable while at maximum health. Consumables have a 100% chance to explode for 10 damage, which is 500% of your melee damage. And then, of course, you have the negatives. So I think what's probably the best option is Pruner. If Pruner gives us health, if Pruner gives us maximum health and we want to be at maximum health to get explosion damage and so on and so forth, let's go ahead and do it. Danger 5, here we go. Fingers crossed it's going to pan out. I have no idea if it will. This is obviously all questionable and not entirely positive, but if I can get a lot of pruners, I think that'd be really good. I think that'd be really awesome, especially because, you know, it is really all about those consumables. And if we get just a bunch of consumables, we can really get things going. I imagine, I hope. And so yeah, we'll see what happens. I think something, of course, that we want to do is, first of all, get more max HP. Second of all, get as much projectiles and things on the ground as possible. I say projectiles, I mean like pruners, you know, get more pruners and things of that nature. Of course, we want to be able to regen as much HP as we possibly can and whatnot, but without any of that being said, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you guys aren't, hopefully it turns around for you. Every day is a new day. Hopefully today is a fantastic day for you, and hopefully tomorrow will be as well. If you guys haven't had something to drink, something to stay hydrated, I highly recommend it. Staying hydrated is super awesome and valuable in many ways. Okay, so we're gonna be trying to get this because obviously, like I said, we're trying to get as much damage as possible. There's 2 more damage. That was quite a bit. We actually have quite a bit of other stuff too. I wonder, do our weapons do? I don't know if our weapons do engineering. I'm just gonna say more max health for now. Let's see, what does it do? Okay, it isn't engineering. I don't know why. It just kind of felt like it should be, right? Like, isn't that like a weird one? I feel like it kind of should be. Okay, we're going to lock up the metal plate. We're going to roll again just to make sure. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more speed. A little bit of speed would be nice. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but here's 4 pruners. I do think it's going to eventually get a little bit more hectic. I think things are going to get a little bit more scary. I'm going to try to stay near some of our trees here so that when, you know, maybe we're about to miss out on some damage, we can really just stay near them and hopefully get our max health, keep it up. See, our max health went down there. It's down right now, so all this extra damage, extra damage that we could be getting is obviously not being got. That's right, we made up for it a little bit there. Let's give you some extra damage. Melee damage is really good because, again, it all scales off melee damage. So that's going to be really, really awesome. I'm going to keep going for max HP. I think that's going to work out really nicely. Let's go get that metal plate there. And I wouldn't mind this, actually. We don't need engineering or anything like that, so nothing too crazy in that regard. This is going to be really good. We want that extra HP from these sort of things. So that's going to be really good. And there's a high tier pruner, which is really good as well. So we're going to lock up all that. Now that we have so much going for us, we're going to try our best to grab some things here and there. And I will just actually go around and grab these whenever I can, because especially at the beginning of a wave, it's actually not too bad of an idea in my opinion to grab these. It's kind of like, well, at least from what I'm seeing, right? Obviously, everything is subject to what is coming and happening, and I think if we have the best chance of getting damage at the beginning of a wave, I definitely want to take it. And so that's why I'm going to be going around and grabbing all of these things while I can. And right now it's the end of the wave, so if I can just stay away from enemies, when I get all this, boom, tons of extra damage. I don't mind getting this, I guess, but it's honestly not really worth it because we're not doing burning damage. We're not really hitting enemies too much. None of that will give us too much matter. I'll go for attack speed. That was just the best of those options in my opinion. Definitely grab that. Definitely grab this. I really need to find something that's going to give me something like health regen or lifesteal. We'll only get 2% lifesteal from this, so we'll just hopefully that'll be good whenever we get that. That's gonna be the hopes here. Hopefully that'll be good and we'll just be golden. At some point down the road, what we could do is if we get enough damage, what we can do is we can actually just roll out of the pruning equipment like we have right now and instead go into specifically getting a bunch of explosion weapons like the shredder or anything like that. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Life is strange and it's a complete enigma to me. I always question things and I'm not entirely positive what's perfect. Oh, I want it so bad. Okay, there you go. I also want to grab that tree. That was an important tree to grab because, well, it gave me more damage, and there's even more damage. I'll take the little bit of a max damage. That sounds pretty good. I don't need the damage. I don't really need the attack speed. Lucky's really good, but I also feel like dodge is going to be really nice too, because if I can avoid taking that damage, that's going to be good. Melee damage is going to be huge, because that'll help me with the explosions, and holy Toledo. Let's grab that for sure. Hey, there's another one. And there's this. All the things that I want. So that's really, really good. I don't know what these do exactly. Spawns a garden that creates fruit every 12 seconds in comparison to one every 15. I guess that's good. Like, it's not like really that good. The damage is pretty good though. The damage goes up by quite a bit. So I guess that's something. I mean, like I said, this is all going to just increase our damage. So let's just keep running around, grabbing these things, and hopefully getting tons of damage, explosion damage. I wonder if it gets reset in any way. Obviously, I don't know. Nothing says it gets reset, but it could be getting reset. There's a possibility. Also, I'm a little bit sad that with this character in specific, it doesn't like automatically kind of attract some of the healing items, like the snacks, because obviously in this specific instance, it would be beneficial for us to be attracting it, because it actually directly correlates with how much damage we do. So I feel as though that's a little bit weird. Okay, 12% damage. I will take it. Not that we really need the damage, but it's nice to have a little bit of something. There's some more armor. I'll take the armor. I actually don't mind this either. Max HP and melee damage sounds pretty good, so we'll do that. It's unfortunate that everything costs more. That's a little bit vexing, right? A little bit upsetting. Let's try to make sure these guys don't spawn whenever possible. I'm not gonna really try to run through these enemies if I have to get to one of them, but if I can, I'll definitely do my best to avoid them from spawning. Obviously, we didn't completely avoid it, so we're gonna have to hope for the best. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good damage. That was actually pretty good damage. I'm not too vexed about that. Actually pretty happy about it. There you go. Lots of little goodies, and we're somehow, I don't know if I'll be honest, I can't really focus on my health too much, especially when I'm trying to dodge everything and grab all the goodies. So it's a little bit iffy, but I think we're doing pretty good. Obviously, we definitely missed out on quite a bit of damage there. We don't have any piercing, so I'm just gonna say no to that. And I don't need engineering, so that's a no as well. 3 armor sounds amazing, but so does that 4 damage. I think the armor is going to be really vital, because as we progress, we just don't want to be having those sort of things. Let's finally grab that, because we just really need it. Anything's going to help. We'll grab all of them, actually. Like I said, anything's really going to help there. There's another ritual, which is good. I wouldn't mind having damage nullified once. I mean, that's not bad, especially for this character. The possibilities kind of go up a lot. I'll lock it for now and think about it as we go. Also, if you guys are enjoying this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and telling me who your favorite character is. I know I actually got a comment on one of the previous Brotato videos saying that, not on the video itself, they actually told me this in Discord, that their favorite character was Glutton, which I thought was really cool. I hadn't played Glutton yet. I had just barely unlocked him and had finally seen what Glutton does, and obviously now we're playing them. So it's a fun little thing. It's very interesting. It actually totally makes sense that this character's name is Glutton, which I think is really cool too. Oh wow, we are somehow magically doing okay. Somehow magically doing okay. But anyways, yeah, and then also in addition to that, guys, if you want to support me any further, you can always go into the description as well, and there's a Ko-Fi link. So if you guys feel like being a little bit more generous, that's always extremely appreciated as well. We're gonna go and sell that book. We don't want it. I'm not gonna take that. I want the melee damage. I'll be completely honest. We're gonna get the 2 armor there and grab that. I'll take this thing. I think the helmet's gonna be a pass for now. Another ritual. More damage, more lifesteal, and stuff that doesn't affect our damage in any capacity, which I think is perfectly fine. I'll actually take the goat skull, because that sounds like a pretty good idea. Explosion damage. Well, we are dealing explosion damage. One of the things that I'm concerned about is we're not really getting more like trees or things of that nature. So I'm not sure if I just need to try to bump up my luck or what. But I'm kind of artificially forcing my luck by grabbing these little pruning trees, because obviously, you know, if they're around, then I can artificially increase that. There's the nullified damage, which I think actually saved me some damage there. I wanted to grab that snack, but I was unable to. The game was like, haha, you stepped close, but not close enough. Like that one, I couldn't get close enough to actually grab it, so it was a little bit awkward because I ended up getting hurt just before I was able to snag it. There you go. There you go. Lots of little damage there. And again, I just can't grab them. There we go. There we go. Okay. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good little streak. Not as good as it could be, but definitely pretty good. There's been a couple moments here where I've been really close to getting hit and I just hadn't. Obviously now we've gotten hit a bunch, but that's okay. We're going to be getting hit more and more as the waves go on because there's more enemies. That's why armor is going to be really good and dodge is going to be really good. I will take that though. And I definitely want some lifesteal. Ooh, but luck sounds really good too. I'll take the luck. I think the luck's going to be more valuable, and I think the melee damage is going to be really valuable as well. Let's go and grab that. We'll grab the melee damage and lifesteal. I'm not going to grab that as tempting as it is. Definitely grabbing that though. And I think the medical turret actually would be a big investment because, well, I was going to say it is, but if you look at engineering, it's -6, so it really kind of just diminishes how much we're going to get from that. So I retract my statement and I go for a pruner instead. Let's see. 5% dodge, 50% chance to heal 5 HP when dodged. That's insane. Adrenaline is going to be super amazing. If we can get a dodge up high enough, we'll be able to dodge and heal in the same notes, which would be amazing because dodging and healing, you know, coincide, right? So that would just help us keep this little valley avenue of stuff going for us. There's the dodge we got. Nice. Oh, grab it. Yeah. There we go. Like I said, especially with all the things going on my screen, I can't always tell exactly what's happening. But I definitely know that in a wave or two, when the first boss comes into play, we'll actually see how good or bad we're actually doing. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how good or bad we are actually doing, because that will be extremely, extremely interesting. It's always hard to be like, oh, I'm doing really well or not when you don't have a boss to gauge. And that's actually one of the things I like about these updates, the full release, is that we have more bosses, more challenge to gauge how well we're doing. Look at that, we just got a bunch of stuff there. I'll definitely take this. -5 on them is really good, and I'll take the life steal. I'll take the dodge because we definitely want the dodge. I don't mind the Cyclops Swarm because the damage is cool, so I'll take it. Trees die in one hit will be awesome. This is going to be pretty good, and again, like I said, we can start to pivot out of these pruners and actually start grabbing some weapons like this that every time they hit, they have a chance to explode, and the explosions do a lot of damage. So it's kind of works in our favor in some degree, especially if we can get our luck up even higher. Let's go ahead and see what this wave has for us. Here is a boss, so this will be really interesting. Whoa, okay. I've never seen this boss before. This is a spooky boss. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I definitely want to take it down though. If I can, taking it down will be fantastic. I definitely need to make sure it stays in my range here for whenever I, oh, that's really interesting. Now it's like forcing, oh yeah, it's like forcing me away. Interesting. So it's basically intentionally trying to make me not hit it, which is very, very peculiar. Really, really wild. Okay. I mean, I kind of like it. It's, like I said, it's really wild. It's also challenging. Like, this is not something I'm used to. This is something that is definitely going to be I'm definitely not gaining much here in this wave, is what I'll tell you. But we did take it down. Look at that. We took it down. We got some big gains from it, hopefully. Definitely take the armor. 12 max. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that octopus, fantastic. And there's some more melee damage. Flat melee damage, so good. Definitely grabbing that. We're going to go and combine and start to pivot a little bit into shredders or things of that nature, because I think this is going to go insane for us. Now, if you notice, it does deal damage based off of our ranged damage. So if we can, let's not decrease our range damage too much. I don't even know where that stat's being showed. Oh, there it is, range. -12 range. No, that's not our damage. Range damage is still 0. That's really good for us. Okay, let's just go. Even if we just have one of them, I think it's going to help us a little bit in survival, in terms of survivability, which is going to be really good as well, because what we can do is hopefully get even more damage, like really help increase our explosion damage by as much as possible. That's really the goal here, is just keep increasing our explosion damage to unseen heights. We want to explode the entire screen. Also, I did turn off the explosion, like actual icon radius thing, just because it gets really distracting and gets really flickery, especially when you're doing explosion builds. I've just had it off since I did the explosion character. I can't remember that guy's name, but yeah, ever since that point in time, I've had it off. So this is what I'll say. I actually don't like the shredder. The shredder is a no-go for me. Definitely a negative. Definitely a detriment to the build right now. I feel like I would have probably gotten a couple things to be a lot better if I had the explosion, if I didn't have the shredder. So that's a little bit unfortunate. We'll take the wheat. Wheat's going to be good. I wouldn't mind the speed. Speed's not too bad. We'll take that. You know, I said speed isn't too bad. Part of me really wants it. Oh, I'm not going to grab it, though. It's not a good idea. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Okay. I don't want to decrease my dodge, because dodging does give me health. So that's 6%. Arguably not worth it. We're just to keep on letting things roll then. If I can, hopefully I will get another I'll get another pruner back from prior to the next boss wave. Because like I said, I think it's going to be super big to have another pruner up. Yeah, hopefully, possibly, potentially, and whatnot. So I'm definitely trying my best here to be very careful and grab the right items, grab the right things, and be in the right spots at the right times. Whew. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Oh boy, that was a spook fest. Okay. Well, I mean, we're definitely winding down a little bit. I think we've gotten pretty far along. This is definitely the point in time where I start to run out of things to say, because we've kind of talked about most of them at this point. Look at that, 566 damage though. That was actually insane damage. I think obviously one of the things I'm seeing as a problem is I can't kill things quickly enough because there's not enough stuff on the ground. So we end up running into problems there. I'm going to keep going for luck. I kind of want to feel as though luck is going to be really insane. We'll go for that more armor. There's the free reroll. 25% damage against bosses and elites. That's actually kind of awesome. I'm down for that. I wouldn't mind this. Yeah, no, that's actually really good for us. Let's see. A cyber ball. That could be really good for us too. That can scale really hard because we got a lot of luck. We almost have 100 luck here, so that really can go pretty hard. Oh yeah, there you go. Let's make sure to grab all the food we can, especially while it's down, while we've gotten it. The more we get, the more damage we're gonna do. More explosion damage. And what's nice about this is it is flat damage. It's not like percent damage as far as I can tell. Really quick, let's just look. Is there like an actual, yeah, explosion damage, 271. Yeah, so that's flat explosion damage. If we get percent damage in addition to that, then all of a sudden we're doing like mad amounts of damage. Also, I definitely just ran straight into that projectile. Let's not talk about it, okay? I saw it, I dodged away from it for a second, and then I walked into it and was like, hey, let's eat this, please. So let's just not talk about it too much. One of the things I'm really sad about at the moment is we've been absolutely missing out so much on explosion range. Like, the game has not been giving us any explosion range, and we've been trying to re-roll and kind of try to grab it. Like, it didn't say I was trying to grab it, but I was actively looking out for it. And wow, our health got actually a lot lower than I thought it was. That's a little bit scary. That's right, this should definitely help out a lot, and that's going to be really nice. There's explosion size. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll just talk about it more and it'll give me even more of them. That'd be awesome. Well, I guess if we're gonna get a red one, might as well get a red one. Only one, I guess that's fine. In the future though, I mean, I'll definitely say this. If you guys want to try doing this sort of build again, 100% don't go for that. Don't, you know, 100% go for, what's it called? 100% go for the pruners. Just go all out on pruners. I don't think this is worth it, you know? I don't think this setup is worth it at all. I think the pruners are way better. But look at that, we're still doing pretty good damage. I mean, we were still able to take care of that boss. We have a couple trees down here that we can hopefully get some damage on. There we go. Any little bit of extra damage that we can grab is gonna go miles. Gonna go absolutely miles here. So I'm trying my best to just really grab it as quickly as possible. It's like hotcakes on the ground, you know? Trying to grab it, especially before any of the enemies like hit me. It's like a race, you know? I'm racing against the clock, seeing how quickly I can grab these items before time runs out, before I get hit and can't get any damage from that. I will take that. That's extra damage. That's pretty nice. It sucks that it's going to decrease our health regen and whatnot, but it's kind of okay. That's kind of fine as well. Like, range damage actually will benefit our ranged weapon, but the attack speed decrease and crit chance doesn't hurt us that much, especially because our attack speed is positive at the moment. So I'll take it, and I'll pretend. I'll take that too, though. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be great, and let's hope for the best. Hey, there's another item. Plus 40, you take 1 damage per second, does not give... this is probably the worst item for the build. It's probably the worst because if you're not at full health, you can't get the damage. We're only at almost 200 damage. That's not like that much, you know? So if we're doing like 600 damage or so, that's not that much. I want to be doing like 6,000 damage, okay? Maybe that's a little greedy though, but that's definitely what I want to be doing. I definitely think there's ways to go and scale this really far. I think this build in particular, like this character and how you play him, it's going to be really awesome. This is also my first time playing this character, so I have no idea exactly everything on it, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. You know, I'm feeling fairly confident. This one red shredder, it's not doing as much as I wish it would. I'll be honest. It's kind of lackluster. That's why I said the pruners would just be way better. It would just be way better. Okay, I definitely made a mistake in grabbing the shredder, but that's okay though. We all make mistakes, and even if this ruined the run, I'll just do it again and do it better next time, right? I think that's always the takeaways here. If you don't succeed once, try and try again. You will succeed eventually. I know sometimes you guys get caught up on stuff. I'm gonna grab that because I actually want the attack speed. The attack speed should help us out quite a bit. There's another pruner. I can definitely combine for another pruner. Like, that is unquestionable. And I'll grab the coffee again as well. Again, the percent damage down is very minute because we have so much percent damage and we have so much flat explosion damage. I really want that explosion size to be through the roof too, if I can ever happen to get it there. I'm thinking about this metal detector because I mean, double our resources. It's only 5% chance though. I think it's a no-go. Again, this is another one of these. Yeah, I'll take it. That sounds pretty good. Reach 10 range damage. I don't know what. And get 3 structure at the same time. Cool. I'm glad I got that then, because I didn't really fully intend to grab it. I was kind of like a 50-50 there. Grab it. Oh, come on. There you go. We kind of got him going. Look at that. And now, hopefully, if he comes up here, I can grab all these items here. Never mind. I'm just gonna grab them all. He wasn't coming around to me, you know. And I think if I stay near him, I can actually actively get him to be eliminated. Let's see if we can kind of do that. Yes. There we go. Look at that. Look at how good that was. Also, this is a new mutation. I think they gave him a couple new mutations because I don't remember some of those mutations being in the game or things that I've seen. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I've just always killed him too fast or too slow and never actually gotten him to that stage specifically. Not entirely sure, but I don't remember it, so I must say I'm not sure. I must say that I don't know for fact there. That was almost 1,000 damage. Look at all that damage we just got. Oh, there's another one of those. I don't really want that. Crit chance, we have negative 20%. We're not getting crits. The range, that's cool and all, but not that valuable. So we're gonna grab that instead. We're gonna go to give it a reroll here. There's 3 armor. That's gonna help us out a lot. Again, not taking damage is really good. That's good. And this is not bad at all, especially because, again, we have 56%. I'm taking it. That's a freebie for me. This one's really nice. Again, our crit chance is non-existent. It's not something we're worrying about. So we'll just be happy to not have it and go along our way. Grab it, grab it, grab it. There we go. As much as possible, like I said, we're trying to grab those snacks. I know that they respawn and will stay there like indefinitely, but the more we do it while we're actively on max health or, you know, close to it, the better the chance we have of actually getting it and then getting the damage from it, is at least my theory, my thoughts in practice here. I don't know if that's actually happening or whatnot. Maybe I should actively be looking at my health and trying to be vigilant of that and, you know, going at the right times, but I don't know, maybe I just don't optimize that hard. See, my health is down, fluff it, I'm just gonna run in and grab all the goodies and it will be good to go. There you go, see, not too bad. Also, with all these extra projectiles and all this random stuff going on, it's really easy to just absolutely accidentally make mistakes and get hit by stuff. Also, since we have so much luck, this chance of hitting enemies is turning into like a ton of extra damage. I'm sure it's actually doing really, really good. I'm gonna grab the speed. I think being slow is hurting us right now. That's really good, that's really good, and that's really good too. I'm gonna hold off on it though. Really quickly, let's see how much this is doing. 15k damage, whoa. And if this one's doing 18, yeah, it's doing mad damage. Mad. That's actually super awesome. I'm so happy to see that. Oh, we get a free reroll here. So actually, we get free damage here. I'm not going to grab that. I don't want another one of these, to be completely honest. I mean, how much damage? 114. This one is 68. But this one only has an 80% chance to explode. I don't know. I think it's a no-go for me. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's see. I want to see how much damage one of these things does, but I'm not. 1,000 damage. Okay, fabulous. I am over the moon about those numbers. That's super, super good. If we can chain stuff, that would be really nice as well. I'm not sure if we'll be able to, but if you see, we're actually getting some good dodges. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's a good dodge or two in there, which is really, really nice. So we're just gonna keep on trying to grab the extra damage whenever we can. Occasionally we're getting it, and I am seeing that we're getting some damage, but obviously at certain points in time, it's like, nope, that's not happening. We're definitely just running straight through some of the scary monsters and being like, well, hopefully we survive. It's literally a roll of the dice right here, boom. But that was such a nice, satisfying clear too. Not only nice, but satisfying. There you go. Oh man, okay. Not as much damage as I wish I would have gotten, but we're doing pretty good still. I think we're too late for this one, so we're not gonna grab that. We will grab that though. I'll grab another one of these. Sure. I'll take one of those too, why not? And we obviously don't have enough, but we're on wave 20. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's see if we can do this. I feel as though we probably, possibly, could potentially do it. Especially if we get all the enemies, all these big bosses near our treats right at the right time. Like if we do it like right here, see that was pretty good. And we do it like right here, oh yeah, that's some pretty chonky damage right here. Oh, look at that, they're both at like half HP now. Look at them go. Look at them go. Oh, look at you there, bud. You're taking some big damage and all. Okay, let's see if we can just keep it going. This little chain reaction of stuff is going well. We don't need the damage anymore, so we can kind of be a little bit more lenient on it. But look at this. I mean, we can just follow this guy around, grab our treats, and win the run. First time, one shot. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody, and adios.